The intro music's fire though, by the way.
Get down.
Get down.
What's up, everybody? Bringing it back with Anthony Matos here. Tycoon's back from the bathroom, so we about to bring it back. So what we wanted to hit on right now is like what really happened like after college and everything. Like, what did you go through? Like,
yeah, so basically at the time the MLS wasn't what the MLS is now, so the money really wasn't there.
Yeah,
and it really wasn't about money, but I had music going on. So the same money that they were offering me, I could make in 3 months doing shows and selling merch. So I said, forget this. I took my advertising degree, went to work for CBS, Channel 2. This is when like 2.5 Men was popping, and like we did like March Madness, and it was just really cool because I was still around sports and around entertainment. So I loved it. And then I went to Canon and worked a little bit in aviation with my family, and I got into teaching. But the real reason why I didn't go further in soccer was, one, I felt like not that I fell out of love with sports, but I did a lot. And then music, I always say I'd rather one show at Madison Square Garden than to win like the World Cup. One show at Madison Square Garden than to win the World Cup any day of the week.
That's crazy.
So when I thought that, I was like, let me pursue this music, and it was it's great, and it's still great now. And I remember I played in the PDL, which at the time was like Division 3, and then they were like, maybe you want to go out to like Rochester Rhinos, that was like USL 1, which would be like Division 2. And I was like, but I just left the studio, and like Dame Dash just left too. I'm like, I want to pursue this, you know? So I'm like, that's really what happened. Music kind of took over. And then I still coached. And then I went on to get my master's degree, and I taught for 7 years, which was cool because I got to coach and teach.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The big thing too is like the rapport you build with students. Like I still have students now that are away at school that are like, yo, Mr. Matos was good. I just saw this and that. Yo, my stipend ran out. You know, like, can you Apple pay me like 10, 20 bucks? I'm like, boom, boom. Like,
oh, shit.
So I was doing stuff.
Breaking them off.
Yeah, like I was doing stuff as teaching that the DOE wouldn't like really approve of. Like I remember.
Of course not.
I was teaching here at Stevenson with James Moore. Shout out to James Moore. Amazing.
Shout out to Jimmy Moore.
Jimmy Moore is a GOAT. Yeah,
he's a GOAT.
And kids sometimes would be like, I don't have money. Like I'd hear them talking about not having money to like go get like a Arizona or like a beef patty or whatever. So I would just like just put $5, be like, yo, just do your thing, like whatever. Yeah. These are the same kids like they live in like tough situations. Like they might not have a door on their Section 8 building. They might not have a TV. They're sleeping on beds with no sheets. And these people, like, I had a big problem with the DOE. When I would do the regents, they'd be like, Mr. Matos, tell that student to take his hoodie off. He can't take the regents with his hoodie. I'm like, what if the person doesn't have a good like a haircut? Right. I'd rather the kid feel comfortable because he'll perform better on the test.
Yeah. Might kill the test.
Yeah. Or a girl just got her hair wrapped.
Right.
Who are you to tell the girl she can't? Is it her hair wrap gonna tell her how to write an essay or analyze literature? Like, come on. Right. So I would get a lot of kickback. But the problem was now the kids would go to other teachers and be like, hey, you know, I don't have this and that. Can you? No. But Mr. Matos did, and then it was then
yeah, exactly, of course.
Yeah. So So I still love pedagogy. I love teaching. I think it's amazing. And some teachers are jaded. They leave this profession and they're like, F this, I hate this. No. Teachers do, like, yeah, they might work 10 months, but they do a year's worth in that 10 months. So teachers do a great job. There are bad apples like police, like any industry in the world. Right? But teaching was cool because then I got to give back my knowledge to these kids. And we did very well. You could ask James Moore. Like, I coached basketball at Stevenson, soccer. I was about to do baseball there, but then I went to Francis Lewis High School. Teaching is really cool, and you start to really like see yourself almost in like a third person, almost like dream like, because you're teaching them. Like we have to, on the English Regents, you have to have like a literary analysis. You read a piece of literature. And then you have to analyze it, tell like components of this and that, whatever, literary elements. But I wouldn't give them Huckleberry Finn or like old school whitewashed nonsense. I'd be like, yo, we're gonna analyze this Beyonce song because this Beyonce song has just as much relevance as this old school stuff. And I guess the administration didn't really see it. Like I would just push the envelope because I knew I wasn't gonna teach forever. So I said, well, I'm doing this, I'm gonna do it my way. And it resonated with the kids. And so it was really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing that you were able to, have that experience and, actually give back to the students that you taught.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
For sure.
Like that's huge, man.
You mind if I ask you guys a question?
Of course. Go ahead. Shoot.
I'm going to ask a question, and then I want to speak about one person in particular. So I'm going to ask you a question. In your educational career, what was one person, teacher, staff, that really stood out to you that you were like, wow, this person emulates everything that I really embody?
G.
Thank you.
Without a doubt.
G
without a doubt.
And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Mr. Fiore, bro.
Yeah. He was dope.
Mr. Fiore, he made me like actually sit down and analyze things that I would never have read by myself. Like, yo, what does this mean? What does this mean? I'm like, bro, I don't know what this means. Like, and he's like, no, we're not leaving here until somebody
answers this.
Like, how do you interpret what is being said right now? And it's like, damn.
But he would individually go to people around the classroom, and he would wait on you.
But you need that.
That's a fact.
That's where sports comes in.
And he did that with me. Like, yo, bro, he's like, yo, what does that mean to you? I'm like, oh shit, well,
I gotta pay attention now. I gotta answer you.
But that's sports. That's where you find like accountability. Like even now, like when I went from teaching, now I have my own flooring company, LLC. Like even this, what you guys are doing, like people out there, take $600-800, go get yourselves licensed through Albany and LLC S Corporation and EIN. It's all yours. Ownership, proprietorship, everything.
That's what we got. So, LLC,
exactly.
Real Kings and Queens.
Yo, I love this podcast. Anyway, so I started a flooring company and I'm doing this house, and the people like, where'd you go to school? I was Holy Cross. They go, oh, do you know some guy, Mr. G? My eyes open. I'm like, yeah, Giannuzzi. I swear my grandmother's life. Within 5 minutes, Mr. G walks in the house and gives me a hug like he hasn't seen me in 100 years. We're both about to like not sob cry, but I'm like, yo, it was like Santa Claus. You know me.
Yeah, of course. He is like Santa Claus, dude. Are you kidding me? This guy's a man. He's a legend.
His son was marrying the girl, and they bought the house. So obviously, I did the house, and it came out good. But Mr. G's amazing. Mr. G
changed all of our lives.
Yeah, Mr. G. We gotta get this to Mr. G because I want to see him up here because he might sneak through the window. He's not coming through the front door. He's not coming.
Dude, that's
he might not go like, hey, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah,
he just show up. Just like he used to do. Take me to school.
Mr. G. When my dad wasn't there, my dad would say, you listen to that man, because that man knows what he's talking about. And if my dad said it, I said, okay, cool. And then Mr. G never proved to be wrong.
Never.
Mr. Giannuzzi, and that's a real family.
Shout out to Mr. G. Shout out to Holy Cross High School.
Yes.
That raised all of us here.
People think we're capping when we say like, yo, Holy Cross raised us. Like,
nah. That's real deal.
Man, it's in our blood.
It's in our blood, dude. That's who we are.
The brotherhood.
The brotherhood. There's no cap. Like there's
now they got the brother and sisterhood.
Yeah. But that's why it's so different.
All our lives.
Right. Yeah. But that's why it's so different. That's why we talk about it. How it's the brotherhood. Like it really is it was a brotherhood when we were there. There was no girls. There was no distractions. There was nothing that was distracting us. Like besides us distracting each other, doing the goofy shit that we did. But it was very different, and it was a brotherhood. It made everybody so much tighter. Like, bro, like just crazy stuff. Like I remember seeing fights and like dudes dapping each other right after, right after a fight.
I can't leave here without stating. I say this in a lot of my songs too. Like in my school, the bullies got beat up because it's true. Because at Holy Cross, there was no bullying.
Nah,
if you bullied people, literally you get washed.
We ain't like that shit. We didn't like that.
There was no. I never understood like, oh, I'm getting bullied because I never experienced.
That is crazy.
You ever seen a bullying cross?
No, I've never seen a bullying cross, and I just thought about that.
Someone else come up and say what's up.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's just this is not me like overdoing it, but this is where I want you guys to really like kind of cherish and really grow this, because you guys have this type of transparency and obviously like fluidity with each other that and not to be a nerd, but it's like an esoteric knowledge. Like there's only a specific way to understand it, and it's to live it and to have gone through it and to see someone down, pick them up, ups, downs, this, that. So this podcast, what you guys are doing, you're speaking from a place of honesty. You're speaking from a place of experience. You're speaking from a place of just care, because ultimately you care. Nobody's showing up doing this if they don't care.
Right.
And you know what's going to happen ultimately, and I hope the listeners and the sponsors and everyone, you're going to monetize it. You're going to capitalize off of it. There's going to be a lot of money, and I hope when this really goes, you stick. Like, there's groups, if you think about it, through music, they went their ways. I hope that y'all stick like the Locks.
Yo,
Yeah, we will.
I was just talking to them about that shit earlier.
Hell yeah,
like, when you think about the history of just music, you know what I mean? Like, look at the Jacksons.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at Drew Hill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So on, so on down the line, bro.
New edition.
When you think of podcast, look at Gilly and Wallow.
Right.
They stuck together, but the original dude, Dev, he's not a part of the team no more. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. When you guys go, you watch back this, you think about this. When this studio is 5 times, 100 times the size, and when your pockets are fat, just remember when you had nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's a fact.
I see the trajectory of what you guys are doing here, and I see the people that you have on here, and I see just the
and
way.
we have plenty of more to come. Plenty more to come. Pause.
When I look out, killer pause right now.
Super Bowl.
But when I look you guys in the eyes, I honestly see and can tell that you guys are like determined and excited.
Right.
Yeah,
like even when you sent me stuff, what was my response? What did I say?
No, I'm ready, bro. Let me know. Let me know when am I able to pull up?
I love that.
And on top of it, I just always say you gotta applaud people's successes. It's
100%.
It's played out.
I just posted something like the other day that said
shit is
like,
played out, homeboy.
I hope you to everybody out there, I hope you triple the fuck up, make that money, and become a success, because that's what it's all about, bro. We're not preying on anybody's downfall here. Sure. Like, that's not what it's about. It's about
ain't no hating shit over here.
We here to give you your flowers.
Yep, give you your flowers and let you rise, man.
That's why I like guys like Eric and Durkovich. I look at you, bro. You was probably one of the best kickers that even come through the city, bro.
Yeah.
But I give y'all flowers like, y'all my guys. Eric and Durkovich, that's my quarterback.
Yeah, that's your quarterback.
You're my kicker. Like, come on, bro. You feel me?
Yep.
My guys, man.
You just stay true to yourself, and it's crazy, but like I said earlier, it's gonna happen. It's just when it happens, are you this person, or are you gonna be the person that you didn't think you were gonna be? So I just hope that when this blows and goes crazy,
shit ain't gonna change. Bro.
Yeah. So
you already know it's not. Yeah. Like, that's not who we are.
Every guest that's been on here has brought this energy of like relentlessness and just
hell yeah,
positivity.
Hell yeah,
It's inspiring.
Hell yeah.
Like, I show my family members like videos. They don't know Coronas. They didn't know Eric, and they're like, they're gonna watch you now.
Yeah.
And they're just like, holy shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Now I'm showing these videos because I'm still heavily involved in Holy Cross, because when my dad died, we started a scholarship.
Right. Okay.
We give to a kid every year. It goes to class for free. Pretty much. I'm showing all these alumni these videos of what we're doing, and people that have businesses and stuff, they want to get involved.
Hell yeah.
Because the neighborhood's still there.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Just hearing your story and shit, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm telling you, like I've known Mike forever. I know TC forever. I know little TC a bit. I know you obviously from Holy Cross, and my dad coaching you. The only way I got into flooring was because I have a cousin who's a big foreman. They told me everything. We did every single school on Long Island. They have like unions, and it's just a big company. And I used to ask these people, why don't you do residential? They said, we don't want to deal with the public, this and that. It's hard. It's not hard. You got to be kind. You got to be nice. I went from literally on my hands and knees scraping corners because I didn't want to teach summer school. So now I'm making, because you make like prevailing wage. You're making 70 to 100 an hour. You're coming back after taxes like 2,500, 3,000 a week. Yeah. So I'm like, these guys have no education.
Hold on. You talking about what you do right now?
No,
he's talking about.
Yeah, we do that too.
Yeah.
I do that on my own now. I don't need the company. I have my own company. Right. But I'm saying, instead of teaching summer school, I would go do that.
Yep.
And then I just learned.
Real bread.
So I'd be like literally on my hands and knees scraping corners. To now, I'm doing dance studios. I just did the gym at Export Fitness at Roosevelt Field Mall. I do like anything, and I'm not trying to talk big. I'll do a $2 million house, and the job could be 30, $40,000 worth of flooring, or I could just sanitary finish a place and make like a couple thousand. But as long as we cover the overhead for the mortgage, the family, I have 2 kids, a wife.
Yep.
Shout out my beautiful wife.
Yep. Shout out my fiance Nicole.
Yeah, and the 2 little ones.
Shout out my wife and 2 kids.
Julian and Sebastian. As long as that's paid, I never thought the same way when I was a little kid and scoring all these goals and hitting home runs and this and that I would go. Remember when I talked about like wanting to get the cheapest meal and not wanting the PlayStation at the time?
Yeah.
I gave my parents a debt-free college. I didn't need them to do nothing. That was I paid them back for everything that they did, and I still owe them more. So it's the same feeling when I was 5. I saw my dad grin. The same way that I had to like make him happy, because it made me happy to give back. Like when I got a full ride, it was like you hit the lotto.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You literally hit the lotto.
Right. So this shit, you're gonna get there, and you could do 2 things. You could crumble or keep pushing, and you're gonna keep pushing.
For sure.
Well, the energy you're putting out. I truly believe.
Yeah.
What you put out into this world, you get paid back.
For sure.
Facts.
You
Tenfold.
started scraping floors, now you
Yeah.
you're running projects.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
You're screaming gyms.
Yeah.
Whole gyms like, yo, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the whole gym straight. I'm gonna get this shit.
Well, the same thing with this podcast, same thing. What you're going to end up doing is end up having like being mentors and being paid to show your creativity in your system, and you're going to be able to put that under umbrella, and you'll have podcasts under your umbrella company, and it'll be like being a owner of a big building, and you're just collecting rent from tenants.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're profiting.
Facts.
So the hard work you're putting in, you're going to get back, and you're going to give like back. So you're empowering people, and you're also making and monetizing on your own. You guys are going to be great, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yo, I appreciate you.
Really appreciate. And can't thank you enough for coming on today. Like onto the Real Kings and Queens. Seriously.
Let's go. Matos the GOAT.
Thank you. Go.
Matos the GOAT.
Thank you so much for
Hold
coming on.
I got one more question for you. Hold on, real quick. I got one more question for you.
Talk to me.
All right, so
Is this gonna get me in trouble?
No, not at all. I'm not that kind of guy.
I know TC.
It's
I'm not that kind of
definitely
guy,
gonna get
bro.
you
I'm
in
not that kind
trouble.
of guy. All right,
Definitely
so
get you in trouble.
Talk to me.
I know you remember when. I forgot who it was. I forgot what.
I know you
paper it
remember
was.
when. I forgot who it was.
It was senior year. But it was like, yo, hey, you're a basketball player, you're a baseball player, and you're a football player. And I don't remember what paper it was, but it was like, yo, we're trying to get a picture of you.
Yeah, I remember that.
Balancing a baseball,
I have that frame.
basketball, and a football.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna do that? How the heck is he gonna do that? How is he gonna do that?
So they had me hold a football.
Yeah.
It was like at the time it was being like this particular newspaper, magazine, whatever editorial was being pushed like citywide, and they had me hold a football, and I put
Stars, bro. We stars.
Well, what I did was I balanced a soccer ball on top and literally just put my hand down to my side, and the shot, I like try to like smile with my eyes, and the shot came out cool, and it just that picture kind of just took off. But yeah, that's what that was.
That's dope. That's a dope picture. Well, again,
thank you guys.
Thank you for everything that you shared, and like,
man, I love you, bro.
I love you more.
We love you. We love you, dude. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Shout out to Heck behind the cameras and everything. Smile Now NYC, Bronxdale Studios. Shout out to Marquito, the designer, Q718 NYC. Shout out to everybody out there that supports us. You know, thank you so much. We really appreciate everything. And you catch us on the next episode.
Yes. Peace. Episode 3.
Peace.
On the way.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man, that was dope. That was dope. I say the same shit on camera that I will say off camera.
Hell yeah.
I told you too. I said, yo,